For us, it's just celebrating the best products of the year. Technology is such a crossover term now with consumers. Everyone has a mobile. Everyone cares about what TV they're going to buy next. And we want to offer consumers a real selection of what's been wowing us over the last 12 months.
Let's talk about the phone category. That's a key talking point. What are the phones you would point out as being some of the phones of the year this year?
Yeah, the phone of the year is always a really highly contested category. We've seen some brilliant devices come out this year from Samsung with its S4 and HTC with its One. And these are two of the phones, along with the iPhone 5, that have made it through to the shortlist this year. And we've got 6 really hot competitors, each vying for that top spot, and it's probably one of the biggest categories of the year, and it's set to be a really interesting event on the night.
We here at Sky News like to get behind the television of the year, and some interesting contenders there.
Absolutely. One of the big talking points of this year is 4K television, and it's great that one of these sets, actually from Sony, has got through to the shortlist. They're available to buy now. Consumers are just about hearing about them. We've been playing with them for a while. We think it's going to revolutionise home viewing. And again, it's another hotly contested category with the likes of Samsung, Sony, LG, all the big brands vying for that top spot.
Now, away from the actual machinery, you've created a tech moment of the year category. What's the idea behind that?
Well, every year there are certain moments of the year that make headline news, and this year, well, over the last 12 months, we've seen the likes of a man called Felix Baumgart jumping out of space, and people watching this via a YouTube stream. We've seen the launch of 4G in the UK. We've seen a YouTube video hit 1 billion views. So there's all these different moments that are really capturing the imagination of consumers and our readers, and we really want to celebrate what the biggest event of the year has been.
And it's always very encouraging how clever the contenders in the innovation of the year is. What's 2013 looking like in that one?
It's been a really interesting year, actually, and I think one of the biggest stories of the year, it's not a consumer product yet, but Google Glass, which we've had a good play with. I think it's going to really set the tone for what's next in wearable technology. That's made it through to the shortlist, along with some really interesting gaming trends like the Oculus Rift, which gives you a sort of a virtual reality experience of playing in a game. So again, these aren't products that you can necessarily buy, but we think have been innovative in their way that they're bringing technology to consumers.
Talk us through the key dates then. The voting continues for the time being, and then when is the actual awards announced?
So the voting will continue all the way through the summer, and the reader voting will shut around the end of September, and then the awards night itself is in London on the 3rd of October, and we're expecting some really big names that night, and hopefully to see some really interesting results. We've got a panel of judges, and we've got a reader voted section to it as well, so there's a real spread of knowledge, and it really captures the essence of what people are really interested in and what people have deemed the best products of the year, and that's what the TV Gadget Awards is all about.